I don't usually do any unboxings, but today we're going to make an exception to that rule because we finally got a package from Italy. And as you know, I've been waiting, and I think some of you have been waiting for this package to come for quite a while now. You can see my bike is all shredded. I'm working on the wiring and whatnot, so ignore that. Just ignore that part. So full disclosure, I did open the box and I looked in it, but I haven't unwrapped anything. So as I pull things out, this will be the first time either of us sees those things. And I also need to tell you that my kit was sent a week or two ahead of everybody else's. My kit is pre-production, so there might be some things in here that are different from the things you have. But honestly, again, I haven't looked through what's in the box, so I don't know what the differences are. But anyways, I can't wait to actually look and see what's in there. So I'm going to shut up and we're going to start opening stuff up. Okay. All right. That looks like a fairing side. And while we're doing this, remember I have the Nomad tank. So the sides may or may not fit my Nomad tank. I'm not sure about that. There's the actual front. I know. Come on, John, take the bubble wrap off. I'm getting there. Here's the windshield. Some packing. Here's the other side for the fairing. Here's the tower. Oh, it's got a little heft to it. Here's something else. I'm not sure what's in there. Decals. Now my decals are going to be custom to my bike because I asked them to do a black instead of black and red. And then whatever's in this box, this thing's pretty heavy. Through the magic of editing, we're going to magically unbubble wrap all this stuff, and then we'll go over it one piece at a time. Are you ready? And here's everything unwrapped. So let's start off with the fairing kit itself. So this is made out of fiberglass. And I gotta tell you, it looks really, really nice. Right? I mean, they did a really good job with this. Italians must be good at fiberglass. Now, this kit is not a simple bolt-on. There's a few things you're going to have to do. Number one is you're going to have to drill some holes, especially in the fiberglass bits. So here is the front fairing with the headlight enclosure here. And here is the windshield, which is actually really nice. It's made out of a sheet of polycarbonate that's heated and molded. It's the same thickness everywhere, right? There's no ridge around anywhere like a cast piece would be. But it's still pretty substantial. I mean, it's thick enough, I don't think it's going to easily break. But back to the original point is the holes are drilled in the windscreen, but there's no matching holes in the fiberglass. So you're going to have to drill those holes yourself. Again, if that in any way freaks you out, get a buddy. Phone a buddy. Okay, so there's the windscreen. Here's the fairing. Here's one of the sides. These sides are, oh, I got the wrong one. These sides are for the IMS tank. These sides are for the IMS tank, not for the Nomad tank like I have. I'll be getting these as soon as they ship them. We're still going to put this on and just see how it fits. I don't know. But again, back to the other point of this is not a simple bolt-on kit, right? There are no holes in the fiberglass. You have to drill the holes yourself, which we'll get to in the install video. I'm not going to use their bolts. I'm actually going to put DeCal's quarter-turn fasteners on there as soon as they show up from Partzilla, which should be any day now. But when you're wondering, is this kit worth whatever it is you're paying for it, $2 grand, $2,500, $3 grand, I don't know, whatever the going rate is when you watch this video, I can tell you that they laid this fiberglass up really nice. Huh? I'm at least impressed by that so far. That's pretty good. All right, so that's that. Let's look at the Nav Tower itself real quick. So it comes with this fuse block that has LEDs that let you know when a fuse is out. I'm actually going to replace that with what I've been using is the Royal Electronics PDM60. I like this. If a fuse pops, all you have to do is shut the bike off and turn the bike on again, and it resets the fuse by itself. But again, that's going to be in the install video. In the meantime, this is what the tower looks like now. It's got a little bit of heft to it. It's powder coated. Quality is just, it's really nice looking. Really nice looking. It's got all the braces on the inside so you can squeeze it together. I can't tell you if those are stainless steel bolts, but they look like it. So here's where the windshield mounts on here. See, there's a couple spots for mounting some things. There's this big spot that the place where your power distribution unit goes, which is in here. I'll break this out in a second. There's a little hole here for a switch. There's this bracket here for sticking whatever you want in here, a medical kit or a tool roll or whatever you want to stick in here to strap it in. I gotta think about that. That's a lot of extra weight hanging off the front of your frame. There's the top part here. You see these holes. These are for if you have a ram mount. So here's a ram ball mount. Right, those holes line up. These holes line up. So if you want to put a GoPro, or like I've been using a tablet on a ram mount. If you want to put your phone somewhere, that's where that goes. So that's for a ram mount, those holes. The ram mount is mine. It doesn't come with a kit. The kit does, however, come with this extra little bracket here, and that goes on like so, and you see all these mounting holes along the side. So you can put this wherever you want, and then you can mount. That's pretty much a universal hole pattern there. So if you got a GPS, if you got a different phone holder, if you got whatever, that goes on there, and then you can swivel and tilt it so that you can see it while you're navigating. So that comes with the tower. You're going to use the mounts that are already built onto your CRF450L. In the front of the frame on the head tube, there are two spots that are, right now they're just blank holes. You're going to drill those out, tap them, and then you're going to mount this. This is going to go on here. This little piece goes underneath here and mounts to the frame as well. And then this whole fairly chunky, heavy monster gets bolted here, and that's how this goes on your bike. So this whole thing hangs off your head tube. Okay, back to the electronics that come with the kit. Not a lot of stuff. It's just basically your battery connection with a 10 amp fuse holder built into it. There's that. It comes with this little on-off button, and the idea behind providing this is you can turn power onto your tower power into that fuse box or off, so you don't accidentally leave something on that burns your battery up. The PDM shuts itself off, so I don't need this. Actually, this is a really nice switch. I'm going to use this for something. Maybe my, I don't know. I'm going to use this switch for something. And then the last thing you get is this little USB power port. It's a quick charge. It's got a little cover to keep it waterproof, blah, blah, blah. And that all gets hooked into the tower too. Oh, and a sticker. And then also in the bag with the electronics are some screws for putting your fairing together, for mounting different things, right? There's your one of the bolts to mount your tower up to your frame. And then something I'm not sure how I feel about, but we'll figure this out. It's not really Velcro because it's got the little beads. Right, there's no sticky and rough side. Both sides are the same, you just stick them together. The idea behind this stuff is this goes here on your fairing side, and then the other side sticks to the inside or sticks somewhere on your gas tank, and that's what holds the bottom part in place. I'm not sure what I think about that yet. I don't know. We'll give it a try and see how well it holds. Okay, there are two more things I need to show you that are going to be different in your kit. One thing for sure, the other thing depends on when you're watching this video. And the first thing, the obvious thing, are the graphics. Obviously, they custom did some graphics for me. I asked them to do the black background just so it matches my bike better. And you have to apply these yourself. So if that freaks you out again, phone a friend. My advice with graphics is take your time, work from one edge out, and keep this as hot as you possibly can without melting it. It comes with the graphics, they're just not applied, and they probably won't look exactly like mine. They'll probably look a little bit different. And also you can get these in white, or you can get them in black. Obviously I went with black to match the rest of my bike, but if you've got an IMS or Nomad natural colored tank, you might want to go with the white. Okay, so that's the graphics, really heavy stuff. Again, this is motorcycle decals for sure. They got some serious thickness to them. I'm sure they can take a couple hits. The last thing that came with my kit and may come with yours, depending on when you order it, you're going to get everything you need tool-wise to mount your tower to your frame. What that involves is opening up this hole, drilling it 14 millimeters deep, tapping that hole, and then inserting a helicoil. So my kit came with a whole helicoil kit, which kind of surprised me. I thought they'd just send me the size they want me to use. But it has the insert tools, it comes with the right size drill bit, and the right size tap for the helicoil. All a helicoil is a steel insert that you can either repair threads with or reinforce aluminum threads. My kit came with all the tools and then some to do that with, so that you can drill and tap and add the helicoil. My understanding is that if you order it from now on, this is an option. You can order these tools right from Rebel X and they will ship them to you. Let me say two things about that. Number one, I don't know what the cost of that is compared to buying it yourself from wherever. And number two, if you don't know what any of this stuff is, okay, If you don't know what a helicoil is, if you've never tapped a hole, don't make the first hole you tap be into your $10,000 motorcycle. Go phone a friend or somebody who'll show you how to do this. Take it to a shop. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to. And it's really, honestly, it's not that hard, but there's a little bit of art to it. We'll go over this on the install video, which will not be a how to drill and tap and helicoil your bike, but I will show you how it's done. There you go. That is the kit. Except we are missing one thing. All right, well, I've gone back to the whole box, and there are no instructions in my package. Now remember what I said, that Manuel Lucchesi, always I'm going to mispronounce that. I'm so sorry, Manuel. He has an instructional video, and obviously that's going to be the next video out, is going to be putting this thing on the bike. So, so there you go. That was our unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made some sense. I know you're going to have some questions. As always, down below, whatever you want to know, I would be more than happy to tell you if I know. Obviously, right now, I don't know. We're going to add some bits and pieces to 911 bike and turn it into a rally racer. Well, the bike will be a racer. I'm not a racer. I'm too damn slow. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and look for the next video, which will be the installation of all this stuff. First, obviously, though, I've got a little cleaning house to do. I got a little bit of cleaning to do. Anyways, okay. Thanks for watching.